What is going on, everyone? This is Mikasa bringing you another battle video. So this is a video between me and Sammo 2332. This was like what, a month ago? I know. I'm way behind. No excuses. I don't know. I've just been streaming, then going to bed, then eating, and then streaming again. So so yeah, that's why I don't know. Anyways, uh, when this battle was done. This was on my stream. Sama came in. I had only battled him once before, and he beat me. So, I was a little shaken up, a little nervous when he challenged me. But this is the team that I was using on Shodan at the time, and I was getting some success with it. So I decided to try it out. And he brought uh, an interesting team here. And when I see a team like this, I just get really disappointed in myself that I didn't bring South Rocks. So my Deoxy speed is actually full on attack. Um, it's not like a setup Deoxy speed or anything. So I do not have the rocks. But I saw the Charizard. I saw potential Focus Sash, Bisharp. I saw the Zapdos. So I was like, God damn. But anyways, what can you do? I wasn't sure what to lead with here. Uh, I really wasn't sure. Um, Thinking really anything. Actually, you know what? It was such a long time ago. I don't even know. I don't even know my thought process. All I know is that I let off with Aegislash, which was actually a good idea because he leads off with his Scizor, and this is my substitute Aegislash. Just started using it at the time. Scizor can't really do anything to an Aegislash unless it has knockoff, but even then, it's not going to do that much. Anyways, I didn't think that he would have knockoff, but I knew like he would either switch out or do U-turn, so I just go ahead and go for the substitute as he switches into his Charizard. So I'm already in a good position here. Get a free Shadow Ball, get to see what kind of Charizard it is without, you know, any uh, disadvantages or hazards or anything. So it's Charizard Y, and he uses Flamethrower on me actually. So this is really good. Good for doing Calyx because he can have a number of different things, whether it's Fire Blast, Heat Wave, Flamethrower, even Flare Blitz. So it was good to know that his Fire type move was Flamethrower. So anyways, this Shadow Ball is gonna do about half, and I want to scout out and see if he has anything else, if he's gonna try and expect me to switch out and go for a different move. So I just go back into shield form just to sort of scout out what he's gonna do. And he just keeps going for that flamethrower. But that's fine because I get leftovers, and every turn that I stall out the sun is good for me because I do not want that sun up. It can be very bad for my team. Anyways, I didn't really have much to switch into. I could have switched into Rotom here if, expecting the Flamethrower, but it's like, what could I do then? What would be the next turn? Rotom really can't do anything against Charizard Y. Um, so it was kind of a risk bringing in the Deoxys Speed, just bringing it down to Sash, but I just did it anyway. Um, I did have Thunderbolt, but I knew he had the Diggersby, so I didn't want to go for that. I just went for the Psyshock. I figured this Diggersby had Quick Attack, um, so I switched out. I was really scared. I was scared of the Agility or Bulk Up or Swords Dance or something. I don't know what it gets. I don't really use these things. Anyways, he switches out into his own Rotom, and I just go for that Will-O-Wisp. Nothing on his team likes a Will-O-Wisp except for his Charizard. But I mean, bringing in a Charizard onto a Rotom that isn't a safe switch, especially if it's Y, I could just Volt Switch, and that would be a bad move. Anyways, I get pretty lucky here. I'm not sure if it was a speed tie or not, but I go first, which is very, very fortunate for me, because then I can just bring in my Landorus, expecting him to do the Volt Switch. And at this health, um, What do I do? I'm looking at his health and I'm like, that's looking really close. You know, I'm gonna need more than average damage to kill this thing off, but I end up killing it anyway with a Sludge Wave. That Lander's though doing work. And he brings in his Bisharp here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stay in. I can live a Sucker Punch from this thing, unless it's like Life Orbs, maybe. But he actually takes the time to go for the Stealth Rocks. Um, so judging from this damage, I think even a Life Orbs Bisharp wouldn't. No, it wouldn't OHKO me at full health with a Sucker Punch. So yeah, I was totally fine there. And this Landorus is pretty much doing work. Has that double kill. Has that first blood. I just go ahead and go for the, Sludge Wave, letting this thing go. Figure this Zapdos probably had Hidden Power Ice. But, this Landorus has done work. I don't really need it anymore, just because, what's his name? Bisharp is dead. However, with the Stealth Rocks, when he did Stealth Rocks, I don't have a Rapid Spinner. Those Stealth Rocks he basically killed my Deoxys speed when he did Stealth Rocks, because there's nothing I can do about that now. Don't have a Rapid Spinner, Defogger. Bringing in my Mawile to this Zapdos, though, the reason why I did that was because, because it's like, Zapdos has Heat Wave, dude, like, what are you doing? I did not want this thing to roost. I figured it had roost. I wanted to bait it into using Heat Wave on me so that it would stay in, and then I could just, because I knew I could live a Heat Wave from this thing. So I stayed in to bait it to Heat Wave, and then I could just kill it. Because if I switched out, he could have just roosted. I didn't know how bulky he was, but I'm pretty sure at that level he would have died to a player off. Anyways, brings in his Scizor. I think he made a mistake back there using U-turn. Should have just finished me off. Because I didn't really need Mawile for anything else anymore. I mean, I don't know. I disagreed with that U-turn. Maybe he thought I would switch out. He probably thought I would switch out or Rotom, expecting the Bullet Punch. But at this point, I was just sort of letting it go. So, right there, I wasn't sure if his Charizard had Roost. Rather just go for it than be sorry about it later. I don't know. That was probably too risky. I should have just gone for the Sucker Punch, because even if he roosted, I could have just kept going for Sucker Punch until he tried to go for it. Anyways, yeah, I took like a good 3 minutes to bring out the Infernape. I was like, you know what, Fire Punch in the sun, Iron Fist gets a Charizard. Why? I thought I could kill it, but I didn't, and I was panicking. At this point, I was panicking hardcore. I only have this and my Rotom left, and my Deoxys, which is pretty much dead. I'm basically trying to stall out the sun right now. That's really the only thing I can do. That's my only hope. And I go for the King Shield, and then I switch out into my Deoxys, let it die, but basically it saves me a turn. So I can do 3 turns of basically not taking any damage to the Pokemon that matter, because I can go for King Shield again right here. And I was actually counting, and I figured right after this, I could, the sun would be gone. And I don't know if he was counting or not, but yeah, this was like, it was just too perfect for me. But he probably thought he could still kill me with a flamethrower, and in fact he can. But he rolls low right here. I'm left with 4 health, and I was going wild. I was going wild when I saw that. So I'm able to finish it off with a Shadow Ball, and all he has left is the Scizor here, and it's pretty much over because I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he has a Choice Band as Scizor, so whatever he does, he can kill me or whatever. I can just King Shield right away, and so he just forfeited just because I got a King Shielded, bringing down his attack, then let him kill me and go for bring in Rotom, and then just stalled him out. I had Resto Chest, so I could have just Will-O-Wisp. You know, it would have been over. But if he had switched out, I mean again, I don't know if he was counting the the drought turns or not, but if he switched out at that last turn into a Scizor, I don't know. And then double switch back into his Charizard, I, I don't know. Then he would have had the sun up, yeah, and then he probably would have won. But no, I'm pretty sure he thought that he could still kill me with the flamethrower. But flamethrower on the Charizard, I don't know. I would have to disagree with that, Samo. I mean, it does kill a lot of things. It's accuracy over power, but I'd probably go for a Heat Wave instead. He learns it on level up anyway. Doesn't have to breed on there or anything. But yeah, good game, Samo. This was a pretty crazy battle. Like my heart was pumping by the end of it. It was live. I wish I had it, but I don't. So hope you guys enjoy this. More videos to come. I know I've been flaking out, but more videos to come. Just trust me. Okay. um, yeah, don't forget to check me out on Twitch and Twitter as well. Same name, Mikasa1337. And I'll see you guys later.